Hey guys, Vico here. Welcome back to the channel. I know I've been gone about 2 weeks or so. I can't remember the last time I posted. The last post was the James Garner meme series about the movie Tank as it relates to humorous situations in World of Tanks and World of Tanks Blitz. I hope you all enjoyed those that series, that playlist. I'll put a link in the description below and above in the card. What you're looking at here is not World of Tanks Blitz, obviously. This is Atlantic Fleet. It's a game tablet-based, and I believe it's on Steam. Naval combat strategy, turn-based strategy game. I like it. It's pretty good for just a good quick game, or if you're not willing to play online. My tablet's been giving me some problems, at least with online play, plus my ISP. The bandwidth is getting really, really bad. You'll see in a couple replays coming up how bad my frame rate can get. Now, when I'm not recording, it's not so bad, and I can enjoy a good game of Blitz, but when I'm recording, my old computer, I've mentioned it before, and my old tablet, everything compiled, the frame rate is pretty bad. It's so bad, in fact, that sometimes I just don't think it's worth making a video or doing any recording, because just the quality you're going to see is pretty bad. What's been going on with me otherwise since I've been gone? I made another trip to Fort Knox a few videos ago. I don't know, I think last summer I was at Fort Knox for 2 weeks, and then I was at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri for a couple weeks, and I took pictures and posted them on the forums, and some other, I posted one video for the Knox trip I was on, and I don't have the time, and then work otherwise. I haven't had time until now to post anything, really. I'm sure you're wondering, based off of the video description and the thumbnail, what's going on with this giveaway. Well, give it a couple minutes. We'll talk about that a little later, but I want you to get your keyboards ready. And I'll outline the rules for this contest coming up. So, work. I've been working nonstop. Just don't have the time. I haven't been playing Blitz much, so to all my Triari brethren, especially Road Cutter and Wunderwaffe, I'm sorry guys, I haven't been playing. I had a huge Patreon contest earlier in the month. 2 of my patrons were recipients of $25 iTunes gift cards. And congratulations to Catman44 and Bushy Band. Both of you, from what I gather, you both enjoyed your gift cards very much. And were able to put those to good use during the glacial grind. With regard to that, I didn't make it. I didn't get enough, didn't grind enough seals or whatever they were called. Didn't grind enough. I don't care. It's no big deal. I would rather have the Chinese mediums. They'll come one day. I am aware that French heavies are coming. I'm only excited about the ARL-44. I intend on free XPing to the ARL-44 and leaving it there. I don't think I'm going to grind any further. Let me know what you think about the French heavy line coming to Blitz in the comments. I was on a podcast, link below and in the card above, the Tank Boom podcast with Left Turn and Lokeen. I know some of you probably listen. If you don't, I really recommend it. If YouTube really isn't your thing all the time and you like to drive for hours on end like I do every 2 weeks, that's where I catch up on my Bushka podcast and my Tank Boom podcast when I drive. It's usually a 6-hour round trip every 2 weeks that I do. I was on the podcast. We talked about a lot of stuff. The latest one was with Concept. I really hope you listen to Tank Boom. Go ahead and give it a listen. At least give it one try. Other than that, I think we need to get into actual Blitz gameplay. So here's a prime example. If you look at my frame rate at the bottom right, it's in the 20s. Throughout this game, it's going to dip into the teens and even lower. And I'm wondering what I'm gonna do about making videos I talked to a user on Reddit. His Reddit name is arg, about my frame rate in my last Camping in the Wild video. And I understand that frame rate matters. Especially, it's not easy on the eyes. If you have a frame rate like mine right now, it's what, 11? I don't know what I'm going to do. I currently, with my ISP, which is slowing down for all of the devices in the house, I play Blitz over Wi-Fi. My computer, that I do a lot of my rendering and my recording by way of mirroring, is also connected to Wi-Fi, and I understand that that is a big problem. And then, as stated a billion times, my iPad is old, my computer's old. So what I'm considering doing is possibly doing a subscriber replays for a while. I've only done one, and that was my very first Camping in the Wild, which featured Frozen Don Don in his, I think it was the Medium 1 on Copperfield. If I can't record, I still want to put stuff out for you guys. I know I have some good fans in here. I'm plus 250, over 250 subscribers right now. I know my channel's in its infancy, but it is growing. Some of you like what I'm doing. I'd like to keep my fandom. I know some of you don't, and I appreciate any feedback as long as it's constructive, just so I know what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong and how I can improve and sustain different aspects of what's going on with this channel. So you see the frame rate here. I considered doing a completely different video about this contest that I'm going to talk about, only because this 20 frames per second, 14 now, it's just not worth it. Wait till the next Camping in the Wild video that I do. It will feature my Mini Panther, the Panzer 5.4. The frame rate is awful, and I still managed to pull off a high caliber, and I think a Top Gun, I don't remember. And that was with teens in the frame rate, which is better than the 6 we just saw before it bumped back up to 27. So let me know in the comments if any of you have any advice for the low frame rate, what I can do. I'm considering, I have the crimpers and the tools to do it, is to buy some LAN cable and run it from where my modem is in the house out here to where I do my recording, which is a home office. It's only, I would say, about 30 feet away, and just for recording purposes only, I'm thinking about stringing it up just to keep my computer performance up and the frame rate up. I just don't know. Plus, it's a iPad 2 PC, as mentioned before. The mirroring, it eats up everything. I have old equipment. But this is a patron-sponsored post, and I appreciate everything that my patrons do. They're helping contribute to improving everything. And over time, and I talked about this with Left Turn when I was pre-recording the podcast about where all this is going to go. It needs to go back into the channel. So all the contributions I really appreciate. If you are considering sponsoring the channel, check out a link in the description below and in a card above. Anything helps. I'm trying to make this better. Is what it is. I really like doing this. This is a hobby that I never thought that I'd be doing, to be honest. Oh, I just wanted to stop for a second, and I know some of you are probably still watching the video and wondering, why am I spamming the help key? Well, the Leopard and the 704 are finally helping. I get that the 704 is on low health right now. You can't see it yet, but he is on low health. And the Leopard, I don't know what he was doing. And I took that near ammo rack shot out of my own stupidity. So I could have done stuff different on this particular battle here, but hey, the frame rate, I think I did okay with ancient performance frame rate in the teens in a really difficult tank. So again, I have to be clear. I'm really considering either not doing videos for a while until I can fix this problem, or basing things off of subscribers, and I think that I'll make my decision and then let everybody know when I announce the winner of this contest. Speaking of which, I really think we need to get back into it and talk about this contest here. Okay, getting into the actual business, the reason why everybody is here while you watch me try to rehab my VK3001P and do horribly at it. If you are a subscriber, you must be a subscriber, and you leave a comment below with your in-game username and the server that you're on, with the exception of Russia. I'm sorry, I don't think I have any Russian subscribers, but if you're on EU, Asia, or NA server, and you are a subscriber, and you leave a comment below in this video, I will announce the winner next Thursday. That's the 23rd of February. And you will receive a $25 iTunes gift card. If that's not for you, if you're Google-based, you can still use it for other things, my friends. So again, you have to leave a comment below in this video. You need to put in your name, your username in-game, and the server that you're on, and I'll announce the winner on the 23rd. That's a Thursday next week. $25 can go a long way if you want to get some gold, if you want to convert it to free XP in anticipation of the French line that's coming, or you want to get something else. It's all up to you. I've been trying to contact Wargaming about in-game gold, and I'm waiting on the email. It seems to be pretty bureaucratic, and if you watch Skate Extreme or if you watch Bushka, the contributor accounts that are associated with contests and gifts, that there's a lot of red tape involved, and I'm perplexed. So until then, we're going to have to do the gift card. I'm pretty sure that you're happy either way. I know a lot of you use iTunes gift cards from time to time instead of buying gold directly. So, one last time, just to make sure we get this right. I will announce the winner on February 23rd. That's a Thursday. And you need to leave a comment below in this video with your in-game username and the server that you're on. Best of luck. So with this video here, despite the lag, I've been doing a lot of rehab with my 3001P, and I'm about to take out the Speerpanzer 1C here in a very, very interesting fashion. He's trying to flank me, he's reloading, and boom. That was cool. That's the only reason I put it in here, despite the horrible frame rate. I've also been working on a little bit of rehab with my Panther M10. The stats were in the tank, in addition to the 31P. I think out of all my tier 6s, this is the worst. So that's pretty much all I've been doing lately, is rehab. Over the past couple weeks, I did some hotel play while I was gone at Fort Knox last week. That's my sole focus right now. I'm not grinding any lines, nothing like that. It's just rehab. I've been looking at my stats and thinking, you know what, this tank, that tank, that tank, they really need some help. I've improved my gameplay over time, so why not go back to the tanks that I did horribly in or complained about or said, I hate this tank, I don't like it. Why can't I go back like this tank here and actually perform? No, I'm not performing so well. Part of it's me, part of it's lag, or frame rate I should say. I put myself in this situation against this Tiger, and I don't remember if we won this. I think we lost this, and it was a valiant effort, but what I'm trying to do is separate distance to keep the camo completely reset, which it is. No, we lost this, I remember. I tried to side scrape off of this rock. Tiger 1 snapshotted in the wrong direction. I'm trying to side scrape, tried to snap that shot in, but he got me overmatched. Oh well. I did considerably much better in this game in comparison to previous games. Look me up on what B-stars and you'll see the colors associated with this tank. I think they're orange in comparison to my blues and purples and other tanks. But either way, I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you pay attention to the contest rules, and I'll see you guys out there.